Greetings, everyone. My name is Eric M. Smith of Apex Physical Fitness. I'm taking the time out today to interview a good friend of mine, Deron, better known as Brother Manifest, owner, operator, and founder of Happily Natural Day. I'm gonna ask him a couple of questions and see what his insight is to the whole Happily Natural Day event. We're gonna see where he's gonna take it. It's gonna be global, or we're gonna keep it national, or we're gonna keep it in Richmond. Hopefully, he's not gonna stay in Richmond, in Atlanta. But we're gonna begin this interview. The focus is gonna be on him. I need y'all to listen because he's definitely gonna make sure that what he says is gonna touch the soul more than just the soul. Greetings, we're back with Brother Manifest as he discusses the whole Happily Natural Day event. Before we get this interview started, let us know your name. A little bit more about yourself, more like a biography.
All right. Well, greetings everybody. My name is Brother Manifest. I'm the founder for Happily Natural Day. I do a lot of things. I'm born and raised in Richmond, Virginia. Been doing Happily Natural Day since 2003. Father, 3 beautiful sons. I come from an entrenched family. I'm a Chavis. A lot of Chavises in the city of Richmond. What do? I work for the city, social services. I deal with a lot of people that are low income. That's my pay work. The passion work is around community advocacy. I promote holistic health, cultural awareness, social change. My passion is around the festival that I do annually, the Happily Natural Day Festival. But anything that relates to uplifting people of color is something that I take truly to heart, something that I really enjoy putting my hands on. I'm an artist, visual artist, graphic, print, media. Pretty much love music, hip hop. I'm 31 years old, so I'm a hip hop head. All my energy from that, 1995 on up is kind of like the era that I'm really, connected to intrinsically. And just that's me. I mean, I guess as a biographical document, I've been through a lot of things. I got involved in the movement, at a young age, probably around the age of 19.
So let me ask you a question.
Right.
Explain to us about where the concept of Happily Natural Day came from.
Well, Happily Natural Day came from me working at the Black History Museum, Cultural Center of Virginia. In 2002, I was a museum coordinator, which meant that I developed events and managed events after hours on Saturdays at the museum, and also served as a tour guide, which I explained the exhibits and all that different.
Right.
So, in that vein, we said, hey, this is a great way to introduce a discussion that is seemingly very superficial, but has very deep ramifications when you talk about hair in the community. So we said, hey, this would be a great way to couch a lot of different topics under one umbrella, but kind of insert it in a very, very easy to digest way. So the natural hair thing was something that I was into. I mean, I had locks at the time, and I was running into a lot of brothers and sisters that had locks. And,
right.
All right. We got busy with it.
All right, and that rolls us then right into the next question. We want to know how Deron Chavis sees the black situation in America. That's right. We want to know your take is on. And when I mean by the black situation, I mean as in majority wise where we stand as in growth.
In America.
Right, in America.
All right. Well, in America, I think that there's a lot of misconceptions. America is one of the largest incarcerators. Has the largest prison population in the world. Okay.
Right.
As a country. So
right.
The majority of those that are incarcerated are people of African descent. So
right.
that's number one thing that you got to always keep in mind. America has high disparities in economics, finances. Who makes more, who makes less. There was a study that was done recently that showed that the gross income for average gross income for African Americans somewhere around $2,000-3,000 a year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they put everybody in a pot and average it out, versus European people of European descent that was making like 30,000, something like that.
Right.
So those health disparities, those economic disparities are also there. The health disparities are there where we die quicker first from preventable diseases, high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, cancer, things like that. So, in that sense, there's some very important issues that we often kind of put to the back burner because we get caught up in the consumerism and our ability to purchase.
Right.
Our ability to buy things that really are not that are kind of like escapes from that very stark reality.
Right.
So our situation in America is heavy. It's heavy. It's a lot going on. You got brother like Troy Davis. That's today, as of today. Today's the 15th of September. He's facing execution on a court case that 7 out of 9 witnesses say that he didn't do it, but he's still on death row in Atlanta, Georgia, and they won't get him in a new trial. But you have
Right.
a lady like Casey. What's the lady? Casey Anthony, whatever, that white lady who supposedly murdered her daughter.
Right.
And she get off on a technicality, or she's scot free. Everybody knows she taking pictures and all this type of stuff, partying after her baby died and all that type of stuff. So I mean, these are some of the contrasts.
Speaking on Richmond now,
Right.
since it's like we're going into the next one.
Let's go.
All right, where do you see your position in Richmond as a black business owner?
I'm growing as an entrepreneur. I've been in business for myself for 10 years, but my entrepreneurship does not supersede my working for somebody else. So I
Right.
say, I'm a burgeoning entrepreneur. My form of entrepreneurship grows out of businesses.
Right.
I do as an entity, Happily Naturally does incubate small businesses. Every year we provide low income opportunities for businesses to market their products and services through our event and by associating themselves with our brand. So
So it's more like a cultural uplifting.
yeah, well, it's the economic upliftment too. We empower businesses, by providing those opportunities. So that theory into practice and using Happily Naturally as a vehicle to not only financially uplift, my family and things like that, but also to uplift the community at the same time.
All right. So now it goes off to my next question about Happy Natural Day and the business aspect to it. Are you trying to extend Happy Natural Day globally after you go nationally, or are you just trying to keep it in the Richmond Atlanta area, or do you want it to get into every major state, or do you want it in every state? Would you see basically the question is, where do you see the future of Happy Natural Day?
Well, I will say that when we first started, we didn't think that we'd be doing it like this. When we first started Happy Naturally, our goal was just to do it. And now, 10 years later, being in Atlanta, Georgia is a blessing. It's truly we couldn't do it without the help of organizations like For the People, FTP movement, which I'm a part of. My brother Kalonji Changa and his sister